Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited to be here today. I'm excited to be here with you, getting into the budget and doing a weekly check-in. I was not sure if I was going to get to do this weekly check-in, but I have moved my dates on my travel. So this is going to go up hopefully today, which is Thursday the 25th, right here. And we're just going to check off and take a look at what the spending was for the week. I'm trying to keep up with these videos while I can. I am traveling hopefully tomorrow and will not be able to do a closeout video until May. I have filmed a lot of videos this week while losing my voice. I have a better voice today than I did previously. So the next few videos, I do apologize. I go hoarse and my voice cracks a lot. So if you can't watch the videos, I totally understand. But if you can, I would hope you will. If not, just put it on silent and read the closed captioning or something. If that helps, I don't know what else to do, but I just want to make sure everybody stay caught up. But yeah, I just lost my voice for a week. It was crazy. So the weekly check-in, I have quite a bit put aside for grocery household right now because I've been out of town and then come back and then I'm getting ready to go out of town again. And my husband and sons just don't go to the store very much. So I've been stocking up on a lot of things so they'll have everything they need without me being there. And I did do quite a bit of grocery shopping to make sure that happened this week. So right now I have $648.10 for grocery household, $23.46 on restaurants, $48.93 on miscellaneous, $81.07 on gas, $80 on copay, and then $0 on unbudgeted. I never plan for unbudgeted. I just usually put it there to make sure I adjust the checking account and the buffer the checking account to pay for that. So that is what we have this week. I can tell you already, restaurants were way over. My parents were in town for a bit. We went out to eat, bought some things, usual. So that's definitely going to be over. But I'm hoping all the categories combined can support that, but we'll have to wait and see. So let's go ahead and go to this calendar where I have everything laid out. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. There you go. So hopefully you can see everything. We're working with the 18th through the 25th. And I think I got to change the date up here, just to remind myself. I usually give my husband these sheets and he knows what we spent for the week, and that kind of helps him because he doesn't do a lot of budgeting, so that's okay. That's what I'm here for. So we're going to start with grocery household, and here I have $20.12. I am trying to remind myself what that was. So I've been having swelling in my hands and feet. So I got some, I guess what you call water pills. Direx is the brand. And I ordered a couple boxes of those, and they've been helping me out quite a bit. Walgreens, well, not Walgreens. Let's move on to the next grocery item. Here I did a grocery pickup, $198.67, and got necessary groceries that I knew at the moment. My parents were with us. I got them some groceries while they were here. So I would say $40 went to my parents, and the rest of it was ours, and got us ready for the week. And then I went back out because originally I was only supposed to go out of town once. Now I'm going out of town twice. I think I'm leaving Friday. If I don't get better, hopefully I'll be better by Friday to drive in. So I went ahead and got groceries. Normally it would be here, but I got more groceries here for $213.14. And then I spent $40.10 on Amazon. This was, a lot of times I'll get, even though the grocery store has these items, sometimes they're a little cheaper on Amazon, and the shipping's not so much, so it still ends up being cheaper. Clorox scrub, what do they call it? To clean your toilets with. I bought a box of those. I bought 4 boxes of parchment paper, which is, it lays down flat. They're just sheets, not the roll. And my store always runs out of those, so I can never buy them when I want to. And just stocked up on a bunch of stuff like that. So that's what that was. And then $100 was yesterday. What did I get yesterday? Again, once I do something, I just dump it and forget it. I don't even think about it. Oh, okay. So I bought some things that I didn't want my husband to run out of. In addition to, I bought my son toothpaste and Biotin mouthwash. Something is Biotin toothpaste, so it's a little more expensive, but it helps with his dry mouth. I needed cough drops, obviously, for my throat. I got some Colgate. Oh, these, a package of 2 toothbrushes that my son needed. Mucinex I got for, what's going on with my sinuses and all that stuff. My husband takes individual bottles of Milo's tea, so I bought 4 of those. Some milk, some orange juice, crescent rolls, big bag of tangerines, pistachios, things like that, snack stuff that the family wanted. So it was pretty pricey, but I bought like big volume items so they wouldn't run out while I'm gone. Half that I didn't actually think I needed, but I just didn't want my husband have to go to the store. Not that it's a problem, but he drives a state vehicle, so he would have to come home and then go back out. And then I just wanted everything to be here. He usually has to drive 2 hours from wherever his job site is before he gets home. So it's just a lot of time on the road, and I just want to make sure everything's set and done. $21.16 Amazon. I just ordered this today, and I already forgot. This is funny. This is not funny. Funny, but not funny. What did I just order today? Light bulbs. I've got a bad batch of light bulbs, and they all, like, flicker. So I'm hoping these Sylvania light bulbs are better than what I got. And I just ordered them on Amazon because I just didn't feel like going out. So that was $21.16. Not a bad price. So let's go ahead and get the calculator and see how much we spent on that. Wow. Okay, so $594.36. So well within the budget constraints I gave myself. That's a lot of money. But I am stocking up on a lot of food, meats, and stuff so my husband can fix dinner. And I taught him how to make the chicken that my son likes, so he can cook it instead of going to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A for dinner while I'm gone this upcoming week. So, and I did not check these off, did I? All right, got those checked off. So now moving on to miscellaneous. I just realized I have not miscellaneous. I have no miscellaneous. That's what's throwing me off. Okay, going to restaurants. So Papa John's. Well, no, I got $9. Where's this one? Oh, it's down here. So I went to Chick-fil-A when I got groceries. Right before I got groceries, oh, okay. So I met with a realtor on Friday for my parents. They're moving to the area where I live. And so I spent all morning going through all the listings, trying to find something that would be best for what my parents are looking for. And on the way back, I stopped and it was lunchtime by the time I got back. And I knew I was going to go to the grocery store. So I went to Chick-fil-A first to get something to eat because I had not eaten for $9.59. And that was just Chick-fil-A sandwich and a large Coke. $74.22. That was 2 medium pizzas, some extras like side items, cheese sticks and things like that. So that was for all 6 of us, plus extra to have for lunches for the next few days. Papa John's and a tip. And then Sonny's Barbecue. It's one of my dad's favorite places to go, so we went there. $65.82. And then Buffalo Wild Wings. We did DoorDash last night. I was so tired I could not cook. This cold or whatever it is I've got is wiping me out. That's for sure. I slept 10 hours last night. Hopefully, I'll be over this soon. So that's the eating out this week. Significantly less than last week. We're already over for the month. I'm not worried about it. We're choosing to do this, so we're taking it out of the buffer, the checking account, and we have a little extra there. So it'll be fine. I only go over when I know I can and it's in the buffer. And it's something my husband and I have agreed on. So there we go. Okay, that was $194.56. All right. So I'm way over in that, but we're choosing to be, if I didn't have the money, if I didn't have the cash, I wouldn't do this. We're choosing this intentionally for a short period of time. I think things like this are possible if you're doing them for a short period of time, not a long period of time. You have to think things through and make sure you can do what you think you can do. Let's see. I got all that checked off. Next thing I have is gas, which is $62.46. That's right here. I'll be filling up my car tomorrow, so that'll go on next check-in. And then the copay, I have $13.94. That's my son's prescriptions. And then here I have $4.16 for my prescription. Alrighty. So that would be $13.94 and $4.16. 1801, or not 01, 1810. Okay, so now that is what we spent in our budgeting categories. Now we go over here. And I'm going to close this up. And we're going to fill this out. So I know I had $648.10 allowed to spend. I have $594.36. I knew I was going to do this when I saw how low I spent the previous week. So it sometimes it works out this way. So let's go ahead and total this up. $648.10 minus $594.36. All right, so I still have left over $53.74. That is excellent. All right, I'm way over budget in restaurants, but I knew that. $194.56. All right, I'm gonna get my red pen here. And we're going to do the math. So I gave myself $23.46, knowing it wasn't going to be enough, but we knew we had special guests. We were willing to go over budget. It was fine. I could have put these meals under unbudgeted, but I wanted to track the restaurants, so I left it in restaurants to track how far over. So I'm subtracting the $194.56, and that gives me, for the month, a negative $171.10. Okay? So that's got to either come out of what's left in the budget here that I don't spend in the budgeted categories, and or out of the buffer of the checking account. All right. Miscellaneous was 0. So I still have $48.93. Gas, I had $81.07, and I spent $62.46. This is another category that may go over just because I have to drive out of town. And again, that will come out of what's left of this or the buffer of the checking account. And you'll see that in my closeout video. It'll make more sense then. So $81.07. And the only way I could do this is also knowing what I have available in the buffer of my checking account. And that's part of my budgeted paycheck to setup. That's how I know if I'm going to hit too far or not. So I do watch it that way. $62.46 leaves me $18.61. Copay was $80, and I have $18.10. I still have $61.90. Probably won't use any of that this month, so that'll just go back in the buffer or back to being absorbed by the negatives up here. And 0, I love doing zeros and unbudgeted. That means I planned out pretty well. Nothing surprised us. and we're good to go there. Okay, so now what I do with my weekly check-in once this is done, I'll get back to this in a minute. I need to set up my last week of the month. I still have 4 days, 5 days, something like that. So it's still wise to, count that as a 5th week. Wasn't sure if I was going to do that this month or film, but I am able to film, so here we go. So week 5, I have $320 that I planned for the week. I still have money left over, and that is $373.74. So in the last few days of the month, if my husband needs to go to the grocery store and pick up anything for the family, or if I need some stuff while I'm out of town, we still have $373 left over. Hopefully we won't need it. We might, not sure, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Restaurants. All right, I have $100 in restaurants that I budgeted for this week. Minus $171.10 gives me a negative starting. So it just reduced it $100. I don't owe as much, but it's still $171.10. That's fine. I think that's a good absorbable amount from what's left of the money in all 5 categories that I budget for. At the end of the month, it could probably just be absorbed by this and not really need to be taken out of the buffer. But then again, it might come out of the buffer. I don't know. It depends on how spending looks. I am giving myself $80 this week for miscellaneous, and I still had $48.93, rolling that over, and that gives me $128.93. This could easily absorb what I owe in restaurants. I just gotta be careful from here on out. I know tomorrow is Friday, and that's usually pizza night for the family. So there will be more restaurants added on, but we'll see how that works out in the end. Gasoline, I have I budgeted $40 for gas for this week, and I have $18.61. That's pretty good. I might go a little over because I'm averaging $60, $62. But I don't think I need, well, I might, yeah, I'll go over $60. So I have $58.61. So I am going to go a little over this, but this is 1 tank of gas for me, so that should be okay. Now we are at copays. So copays is $20 a week. I had $61.90. This covers doctor's copay appointments. We didn't have any doctor's appointments this month. It also covers medications. Some of our medications, they fill them for 3 months, so we'll have a lot in 1 month. But then because it takes so long to get through, it's not a monthly basis. So this fluctuates quite a bit. $100, and it keeps a buffer in the spending category, so it's not a big deal. But we have $81.90 this month. And as always, unbudgeted is 0. Okay, so this is my weekly check-in. This is what I have. This is what I'm budgeted for the week. If I total this up, it still leaves $572. I think that's enough for all the spending that we would normally do in a week. Yeah, I think for especially as short a week as we're having, because it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 5 days, not 7 days, left in this month. So yeah, we should be good. It's about $100 a day, just over that. Yeah, we'll be fine for the rest of the month. So the spending category should be able to absorb anything that's over, and with the other categories. If it doesn't, then it'll come out of the buffer checking account, which is a separate cushion to the spending categories. Okay, now that I have my weekly check-in done and that's taken care of, I need to pay back the credit card. I actually haven't done that yet. So let's go ahead and get this and my calculator. Can move that off to the side and look at what the numbers are to pay off the credit card. So I did have 3 bills come out All my bills are satisfied for the entire month of April. They're done. I don't have any more bills that I need to pay for, so we are good to go there. Everything I have left is the spending categories, and I just have to pay attention to that. So let's total up the bills here. I have $2.99 for the Apple.com, Apple storage for my phone, $8.99 for Discovery Plus, and $39.17, which is my husband's, and that means I have to pay $51.15. This is how I keep my credit card paid off. This is how I keep it paid to zero. I always talk about this. This is so important that you keep your credit card paid to zero, because you paying interest is doing you no good, and you're losing money on any investments that you're actually investing in by paying interest. It's mathematically doesn't make any sense, so it's not worth doing. But I do get the points, and it's only worth the points if I pay off my credit card every week, and I don't have a balance carrying forward into the next month. So that is my philosophy on that. I'm going to start with the $51.15. I'm going to add all these categories up and then get my total balance on what I have to pay back the credit card. So my total is $920.63. And we'll double check my math. I'm just going to show you that this number isn't just for show. I track my credit card. I basically write down my credit card statement all the time. And I track it back here in a list, a spending tracker. And I highlight the same colors I use as my sticker colors on my categories. And the only difference is I actually highlight the bills in a darker blue. But my total right here matches my total right here. So to $920.63. That's exactly what my credit card says I owe. That's what I've tracked on my credit card that I owe, and I am paying my credit card off today. So this is how I stay on top of it, and I have zero worries, not only about my credit card, but also zero worries about debt, because I don't have any consumer debt. I do have a mortgage that is on a plan that's set every month, and I do have a Mortgage Monday video. Go check out that playlist. You can see where I'm at right now, and that is amazing. Next month, I'll show you how much the house has increased in value over time, and show you the difference of what the, what do you call it? The equity in my home. Basically, an estimate of equity. Obviously, I'm just using Zillow to kind of get an estimate, but it's close enough for me. And I'm like, because I'm never selling this house. I'll die before I sell this house. This is my forever home. I'm not leaving. I'm not moving again. Trust me, I don't have the energy to do that. I barely have it for my parents. But yeah, I do plan to show kind of the different numbers and add a little more content to that. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy that video. But this is the weekly check-in. I know how much to pay back the credit card, and we are good to go for the month of April. May, I've already got some videos already pre-recorded and put up, which is my monthly budget, paycheck one budget. I've been doing a montage of just music of me putting down these stickers, because people have asked a couple of times, hey, you know, your stickers, you know, how do you have two calendars? How do you put that in your planner? You know, I just have the calendar here and the notes pages in the back. This is an Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner, and basically it's just blanks note pages. And so I take that and I add a calendar here. So there's two in the section that they have. I just put sticker, and this whole sheet is a sticker. And it's by Planner Kate. I buy them from her because I just don't feel like designing, printing and cutting my own and taking the time to do that. So every once in a while I'll buy a pack of these for one time for the year, and that's all the stickers I buy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Have an amazing and blessed day. Bye.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.